guys, welcome back. It's Sophie and today's video is a process video using Cleo, which is the scrappery kit for January. So what I'm doing first is I'm just adding some splatters to a piece of white cardstock as usual. And now what I'm doing is I'm just weighing down the edges of my page just to prevent it from buckling when I add the Mod Podge and the watercolour. I find this helps a lot. It doesn't stop it from warping and bending completely, but the edges stay flat, which looks a lot better. And now I'm just applying some Mod Podge with a sponge. I like using Mod Podge because it's clear and it leaves like a, you can't really tell, you can't tell that there's Mod Podge in there, right? Yeah, whereas gesso leaves a kind of creamy tint and it doesn't look as nice at all. And now I'm just adding some watercolor. I'm sorry it didn't film the first bit. I think my memory card was full, probably because I filmed this process bit 2 times before this one, but the watercolor, it turned out really nice, but you couldn't really see it. Like most of it was hidden or the colors weren't right. So yeah, this might not look like much, but I just wanted something subtle, and the others were too overpowering. But I think I'll use them. Well, I will use them, but I think I'll use them for my next layout with this kit. So yeah, and now I'm just placing my triangles onto my page. These triangles are 2 inches high, and across the bottom they are 3 inches, I think. Yeah, so just cut like a strip of pattern paper 2 inches and then kind of measure. You can work it out. So I'm just arranging them, and then I stuck them down with just a little bit of double-sided tape, and then I went and sewed around each triangle just to finish it off. And I left some of the threads just hanging because I like that kind of messy look. And now I'm just adding my photo. This is a photo of me and my little cousin Holly, which I took when I saw them in January in Adelaide. I hadn't seen them for like over a year, I think. I used a similar photo on my last layout using Clara, which is on the Scrappery blog. If you haven't checked that out, you should, and have a look at all the other inspiration, because not all of it comes on YouTube, so you should definitely go check out the blog. So I've just been adding layers behind my photo. I was gonna go with just white pieces of, well, not like completely white, but lighter pieces of paper behind my photo because the heart design is so colourful and bright, but I think I ended up adding some washi tape, and yeah, it kind of lost that effect, but that's okay. And I've also just added some pieces of ephemera as well. I also took the little arrow paper clip and put it through the heart, which I thought was kind of clever, I don't know, to make it look like a little arrow heart. And now I'm just putting together everything with some double-sided tape. And that piece behind the gold stripe is the chevron pattern paper. It's like very thin chevron lines, which you can't tell, but that's the piece that I use for that. And now I'm just adding some washi tape as well, which I talked about. This one is just from my stash, and so is the other one. And that was like the last piece of double-sided tape, which is annoying. And that XOXO phrase is probably my favorite, like design wise. I really love the gradient and the type. I think it's very pretty. I love that one. And I got the inspiration for this page design from Pinterest and Instagram. I don't know if you saw the geometric hearts, especially because it was Valentine's Day. There was a lot I saw on Pinterest, so I was inspired by that for this layout. Well, I knew I wanted to use it on a layout at some stage. It just happened to be this one. I did originally plan to do a chevron design, like I did at the top, but just like continue it, but I don't know why it just wasn't working for me, so I kind of scrapped that and went with this. I really wanted to do like something to showcase the papers because I love them and I love the colours, so yeah, that's what I did. The size of the triangles is actually 2x4, which you might have already worked out, but yeah, not 2x3, they're 2x4. I thought it would also look really cool if you filled the entire page with the heart design, if you know what I mean. I thought that would look really effective as well. And if you're wondering, all the other embellishments that aren't in the kit are from Delish scraps. If you're wondering, the little bitty blooms and the resin as well. And I think some of the washi tape was as well. It probably still isn't available, but the navy washi tape is definitely from there. And now I'm just adding a little circle tag from the kit. Just add a bit of gold sparkle, and I also added some of those gold hearts, which are from Orla, which is the Bits and Pieces kit. And I thought it needed something extra, so I just added some more splatters with my Tattered Angels Navy Mist, I think it is. And I just sewed each side of the Hello Darling die cut as well, and that is the layout done. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend. See ya.